downtown Dresden in the center of the city, and behind us is the Frauenkirche, one of the most important buildings and one of the most beautiful buildings here in Dresden with a long and rich history.
It's a beautiful church. It was built in the 18th century in the Baroque style that was common at the time. It's very decorated and gilded, and there's lots of statues. It's beautiful. It's absolutely breathtaking. It has one of the biggest domes in Europe. It's gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to going up there and seeing the view from the top. It was sadly destroyed in World War II during the infamous bombings of Dresden, and it lay in ruins for many years after that. It was decided that it would stay in ruins and be a memorial to the horrible bombings that happened here. So then after the reunification of Germany, after the fall of the Berlin Wall, several years after that, then the decision was made to rebuild it in the same style that had originally been built, in this beautiful Baroque style. So donations were collected from all over the world so that the church could be reconstructed, and then it was finally finished in 2004.
2004, 2005, not that long ago really. And so yeah, now it's complete again, and yeah, we were absolutely looking forward to going in there. We got to find out when the visiting hours are. It looks like the dome's open now, but you might not be getting to the main church. But this weekend we'll certainly check out the inside of this building because it is absolutely stunning, and the views from the top are going to be amazing. So we're looking forward to seeing them and sharing them with you as well. So if you like Volkswagen Beetles, apparently here and now is the place to be, because it looks like there is some kind of Beetle car show going on right now. So we're gonna check out these cars before we check out the church. We are making our way up to the top of the dome on the Frauenkirche. It is exercise. There's a lot of stairs, some steep portions there. Now we're on this little ramp to get to the top there. It's beautiful. You can see inside and down into the church here. Yeah. Deep breathing. We're gonna make it to the top and check out these views. Staircase is like a really steep staircase, almost like a ladder. So we're climbing up carefully. I guess not too carefully since I'm talking. And we made it to the top, and it was absolutely worth it. Check this out. as you can see, we made it to the top of the Frauenkirche dome, and the views are amazing and a nice exercise on the way up. But look at these views. I mean, you can see the whole city from here. It's 360 degrees, so we're showing some different sides of it. But absolutely amazing. Must do when you come to Dresden.
This big tower all the way to the top. It was a long stairs, but fortunately that was a ramp. And going down was like like that. We could almost see the whole city, but not the whole city, but almost. The tower is even taller than 100 million pounds. Feet, I mean. The stairs were like and then the views were good. I saw that building right behind us. And I saw a bunch of people. And I saw 2 small boats and 2 big boats, and then one was about to go and it blew its foghorn. I saw it blow and it was really loud.
Nice. So we are here at the Procession of Princes, another one of the must-sees in Dresden, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So this was finished in the 1870s. It was to celebrate the 800th anniversary of the family of Wettin, the rulers of Saxony. And what's cool is it was originally painted, but because the weather wore away the paintings so fast, they actually changed it to porcelain tiles. So it's all made out of porcelain. It symbolizes, honors, and represents the Wettin family who ruled Saxony for so long.
One of the things I think is interesting about this wall is that it was built around the same time as Germany was becoming unified into the current nation that it is today. And it's interesting because while other parts of the country were building national monuments, they're building this German identity, this is sort of a monument to the history here in Saxony and their rulers over time.
next up on our day today, we are at the Große Garten here in Dresden, and we're about to take the Parkeisenbahn around the park. It's about a 30-minute train ride on a little small train, and it's just gonna be nice and relaxing, a way to see the park, but also rest our legs a little bit after climbing up the Frauenkirche and walking around the city. So we're looking forward to enjoying this time, just out in some fresh air, looking around the nature here in Dresden.
Waving at you, waving back, it just makes you like happy. I don't know. But it was lots of fun. I think we all really enjoyed it, and I would definitely do it again. It was great. I enjoyed the Parkeisenbahn a lot more than I expected to. It was really cute, so it was fun to ride on. Felt like kind of an amusement park ride, but went faster, I think, than your average amusement park train. It was just really nice and enjoyable to ride around the park, see the trees, the nature, some of the buildings that were there. And a part I didn't expect that was really fun was the waving. A lot of people wave at the train, and the people on the train wave at the people watching the train go by. And it just filled me with a lot of joy to just participate in this waving with people. You can see it made other people happy too, as they smiled and waved. So it just filled me with a lot of joy, and I really enjoyed it a lot more than I expected, actually.
Yeah, it was great. Totally relaxing. Get a little sleepy at one point, just enjoying the fresh air and, you know, traveling through this park. And, you know, pretty affordable too. So for a family with 2 adults and 4 kids, it was only €14 for the ticket to do the whole ride around the entire park. And if you don't want to do the whole ride, there's different stops you can get off on, and then you can save money that way. But I think for a family our size, yeah, that was the best way to go, with the Rundfahrt all the way around. And very enjoyable. Highly recommend it if you're looking for something a little low-key and relaxing to do.
In the Kunst Cafe Antique, and it's used to be an antique shop, but after a flood in the early 2000s, it was turned into a restaurant, and it is very beautiful here. I'm really excited to eat and look at just all the beautiful things that are actually still for sale. Very expensive, of course, but they're still for sale. If I had enough money, I would absolutely buy a chandelier or something.
walking back to the hotel after a delicious dinner. We ate at Kunst Cafe Antique, which, like Annalise said earlier, is a former antique shop that after the flooding in the early 2000s was then converted to a restaurant and an antique shop. So it was a really cool environment because you have all the antique stuff that is still for sale all around you while you're eating. And the food was delicious. The kids and Genevieve all got the schnitzel. It is a family favorite and a go-to dish when we're out and about. Something that they know they're gonna enjoy, they know they're gonna eat and like. So they got the schnitzel, and it was a good schnitzel here as well. Now for me, they had a Sächsisch specialty area on the menu, and I just asked the waiter to recommend something, and he recommended the sauerbraten, and oh, was he right. It was so good. The meat was so tender and the sauce on it was delicious. The red cabbage as a side dish was delicious, and the potato dumplings were some of the best potato dumplings I've actually had in Germany, not just since we've lived here, but even in our travels. They were some of the best potato dumplings I've ever had. So absolutely highly recommend eating at the Kunst Cafe Antique. It is not too far from the water either, so if you want to do a post-dinner stroll along the river, that's a good idea to do as well. We did not. The kids are tired. We had a late night out last night, so we're heading back to the hotel, gonna get some rest and get ready for another great day tomorrow.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.